Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Rice. Well, a fairly rudimentary save. Emmanuel Petit. And snuffed out the danger immediately. All for naught, that particular attack. Dembele. In with a chance. Flag up, tight offside. Caicedo. Making progress is... and it might be! And a goal! To increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Dembele. The ball with Marco Reus. Not precise enough with the shot. Haaland, real chance. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. And it would have been a chance, but the run was mistimed. Offside. Rice. Rice. A goal! An exceptional performance this. 4 to the good now.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the match has restarted, but you do feel that is that. Mateo Kovacic. And just 5 minutes remaining. Effective looking pass. Chances on. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
Oh, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Will it go in? Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. And that will do it. The referee blows for full time. Plenty of positives for Palace. Their fans will go home happy on the back of this victory.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Erling Haaland. Thwarted by the post. And well positioned to clear. Moises Caicedo. On to Caicedo. On to Haaland. Is this the moment? In it goes! That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Plenty of support here. Ake. Frankie de Jong. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Shah. Good run. A real opening now. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
And the ball is rolling again, with Palace really starting to race away with this one. Roberto Carlos. Moises Caicedo. Well, spot on with that challenge. Cha Boon-Kun. Well, he keeps going. Oh, it's on! In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, just look at the setup here. It's such a clever backhill, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Gakpo. Rafael Marquez. Roberto Carlos. And so into the final 5 minutes. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. But he's certainly not alone. He must finish! And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. Opportunity. Growing pressure here, and another corner. And the final whistle. Defeat here for the Netherlands. Stuart, your assessment as regards their performance?
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Into the second half then. It's Palace with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Emmanuel Petit. Now Roberto Carlos. And that's a routine save. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Hold on! It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident, and not giving the opposition much of a look in.
Well, just look at how poor the defending is here, but I have to say, it's still a very tidy finish. He looked really assured there.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Dembele. On to Pedri. And Fabian. Holland. A danger here as he runs at them. Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. Jabum Kun. It's a good Palace move in the making. And there it is! 3 goals in front now. An immense performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Oyarzabal. Now with Pedri. And easily intercepted. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Holland. Royce. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see, but you'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. Yamal. And that last touch means a throw-in for them. Fabian. And Spain struggling to keep the ball. Spain recovering possession well. 10 minutes to go. Petit. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Real chance. And it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. And the ball back with Palace now. Dembele! And still a chance. The high press was on, and the chance is on. Erling Haaland. Haaland! Oh! Burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let-up here.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
Well, my goodness, it's so one-sided. 5-0 in this match. And just 1 minute of time at the final whistle, and it's gone horribly wrong for Spain in terms of the scoreline. Your analysis?
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
So underway once more. No goals, no drama, to be honest, in the first half. Surely that situation will change. Petit. Moises Caicedo. Shah. No nonsense clearance. Caicedo. Emmanuel Petit. Roberto Carlos. Dembele. Making progress is Royce. And options around him. And that'll be a Palace throw-in. Rashford. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. Walker. Jones. Could be. The timing was perfect. It had to be. Caicedo. Emmanuel Petit. And Dembele's given it away. Good use of advantage there. But now it is going to be a free kick after the second infringement. Royce. That's a confident-looking run from Marco Royce. Well, not far away from a very difficult angle.
Well, from that position, it was a really good effort.
Konsa. Curtis Jones. Dembele. Petit. On to Caicedo. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. Dembele. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. But nothing comes of it. Out of play. England throw-in coming up. Just 10 minutes to go. The referee spotted the little nick on the way through, so a throw-in coming up.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Easing the pressure there. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up.
It's a poor clearance, which really does give them a problem. Such a bad goal to give away.
So they get the ball moving again, knowing that it truly is a race against the clock. Dembele. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Jude Bellingham. Rice with it. Given away by England. Rice. Chabun Kun. And the final whistle. It's a tale of woe for England. A defeat here. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
second half begins with room for improvement on multiple fronts. Frankowski. Moises Caicedo. Dembele. And behind for a corner. Evangelos Pavlidis. Out of play then, and a Palace throw-in forthcoming. Rashford. Now Roberto Carlos. Dembele! Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Caicedo. Przemysław Frankowski. Can they convert? A goal to give them a 1-0 lead. An excellent value for that advantage, you've got to say.
Well, as you can see, what a good bit of play this is. The build-up is excellent, 1- and 2-touch passing, clever movement and a fairly simple finish. Great team goal.
So, on with the game. Interesting to see where it goes from here. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Dembele. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Dembele on the ball. Guehi. Petit. And Rashford. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a play he is.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Determined defending. And into the last 20 minutes. Always difficult. Royce. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. Moises Caicedo. Royce. And Palace moving the ball with purpose. A fine reading of the situation. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. When you fire it as close to goal as that, you deserve a bit of credit.
Yeah, from that distance, it's a terrific effort.
Perfect tackle. Oh, skipping away. Well, his teammate got him out of trouble. Heung-min Son. Cha Bum-kun. The ball with Marco Reus. But he's certainly not alone. Frankowski. Matuidi. Danger averted for now. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Petit. Now with Caicedo. And quick thinking from the keeper, who was off his line early. And there goes the final whistle. Plenty of reasons for Palace fans to be cheerful on the back of this victory.
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Crystal Palace versus France.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Moises Caicedo. Roberto Carlos. Jabum Kun. It looks promising. Royce! Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Frankowski. The ball with Marco Reus. And that's a straightforward stop. Reus. Marco Reus. Might really be able to trouble them here. Straightforward save, really. Reus. It's with Petit. Moises Caicedo. And the keeper had the measure of that one. Emmanuel Petit. Petit. Moises Caicedo. The ball with Marco Reus. And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
This could level it. And how about that for a save? And putting paid to the danger. No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Theo Hernandez. Mbappe with it. Now Rabiot. Theo Hernandez now. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Moises Caicedo. Shah. Dembele. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So the second half begins. Who will steal the show? Emmanuel Petit. Marco Reus. Might take the lead. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And the substitution will occur now. So back underway. Will there be a response from France here? Ryan Cherki. Here's Mbappe. Well read to put an end to that attack. Theo Hernandez. Great effort to keep that one in play. Well, a swift challenge and a throw-in coming up. Rabiot. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Pavlidis. It's with Petit. On to Caicedo. Marcus Rashford. Has a go. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Marco Reus. Now with Cha. Not a goal kick after that poor touch. Emmanuel Petit. Now with Cha. On to Cha. Cha! And France have possession again. Marquinhos. Emmanuel Petit. Marcus Rashford. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Given away by Rabiot. Reus. On to Caicedo. Well, he'll be disappointed if he didn't take that one cleanly. Petit. Now with Caicedo, in with a chance. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Petit. And that will be all for this game. It goes into the history books as a victory for Crystal Palace. How would you sum this up?
It was very competitive. Chances at both ends, but I feel they were the better team and they deserved their victory.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Crystal Palace against Italy.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Caicedo. Cha. Dembele. Bit wasteful from Palace. And the ball back with Crystal Palace now. Caicedo. Barella. An important interception. Well, it would have been spectacular had it gone in, but was that the best choice?
No, it certainly wasn't, and his teammates aren't particularly happy with him.
Marco Reus. Oh, got into position brilliantly. And support available. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Di Marco. Giacomo Raspadori. And Palace with possession again here. Ricci. Raspadori. Here's Keane. Dembele. Royce. Now they can reorganise. Sandro Tonali. Tonali with it. Well, on the verge of hearing the half-time whistle, and they've mostly silenced the home crowd. Interested to get your take.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Sandro Tonali. Tonali with it. Marcus Rashford. Marco Reus. Shot! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Sandro Tonali. Marco Reus. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. So the whistle then, we're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Roberto Carlos. Petit. Here's Marquinhos. Caicedo. And that is how to beat your opponent. Moises Caicedo. Moise Keane. Really committed himself to the tackle. And a throw in now. Alessandro Buongiorno. Tonali with it. Moises Caicedo. Jabum Kun. Opportunity it is. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Emmanuel Petit. Surely. And tremendous goalkeeping.
Well, he just made it so difficult for the striker. His presence alone just caused him a problem.
Raspadori. Sandro Tonali. Tonali with it. Smart defending. Dembele. The ball with Marco Reus. And Italy regaining possession. Sandro Tonali. Samuele Ricci. Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Alessandro Bastoni. Federico Di Marco. Regained possession. Caicedo. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? Roberto Carlos. Could be! What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Smuggled away. Rice might go for teamwork. Buongiorno. Here's Keane. Tonali with it. Barella. Well, spot on with that challenge. And Palace have the ball again. Roberto Carlos. Dembele. The ball with Marco Reus. Not made it look routine, but read it well. Well, that clearance, a low-risk approach. A throw-in coming up now. Petit. Now with Rashford. Well, there is a fine goalkeeper in action.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's great goalkeeping at a very important time.
Danger averted. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Well, the ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Frankowski. Plenty of support here. Half-hearted clearance. And well positioned to clear. Przemysław Frankowski. Disappointing for Palace to give it away in that fashion. Marquinhos. Jabum Kun. Well, a poor attempt at a challenge and on he goes. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. And Palace with the ball again. A routine save. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Barella. And the flag does go up, offside. And he clears the danger. Moise Kean. Barella. Tonali with it. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Marco Reus. Now with Cha. The ball with Marco Reus. And in with a real chance. And what a save in the dying embers here.
Well, I thought that would be the end for them, but what a great stop that was.
But into the keeper's gloves. Locked together then, these two sides. And on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. His turn to try to convert from the spot. And slotted home right into the bottom corner. Excellent penalty. And he steps up to take his penalty. Oh, he's missed it! And he's beaten the keeper. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. And he squandered it, off target. Clinical as always, in front of goal. So much riding on this. And there is the big moment in this penalty shootout. The goalkeeper's contribution means they have won it.
Well, that's a top-class save. No wonder he's celebrating. That's a brilliant moment for him.